The 2025 NFL offseason kicked off with plenty of intrigue around the Las Vegas Raiders, especially at the most crucial position in football, quarterback. After a disappointing 2024 campaign that saw the Raiders rotate through three starters, Gardner Minshew, Desmond Ridder, and Aiden O'Connell, the team limped to a dismal 4-13 record. The quarterback carousel had clearly failed, and it was obvious the Raiders would aggressively pursue a veteran signal caller to steady the ship. Among the top names available in free agency was Sam Darnold, a former first-round pick who had recently revitalized his career in a major way. Fresh off leading the Minnesota Vikings to a stunning 14-3 record, only the second-best season in franchise history, Darnold's stock had surged. The Vikings' decision to let him hit free agency by declining the franchise tag only added fuel to the fire that the Raiders could pursue the revitalized QB. Early reports and rumors had pegged Darnold as a prime candidate to land in Las Vegas. But then, an unexpected roadblock emerged: Tom Brady. Yes, the seven-time Super Bowl champion, now a minority owner of the Raiders since October 2024, reportedly put the brakes on any move toward Darnold. According to a revealing report from The Athletic, Brady was not in favor of the Raiders pursuing Darnold, a stance that likely influenced the front office to look elsewhere. This revelation sheds light on the significant influence Brady wields within the organization. Despite his relatively new role on the ownership side, Brady's stature as the greatest quarterback in NFL history carries weight, especially when it comes to personnel decisions at quarterback. Raiders owner Mark Davis made it clear in December that he wanted Brady to have a huge voice in shaping the franchise's future. "I want Tom to have a huge voice. No question about it," Davis stated. "It's part of building the infrastructure of the organization, which is something that we didn't have. A football person on that side of it that's not a coach or a general manager, but somebody who can oversee the whole picture." When the Raiders were weighing options for their quarterback room, Brady's input mattered. Sources close to the team indicated that Brady's familiarity with Darnold was a major factor in his reluctance. The two former AFC East rivals squared off multiple times during their careers, with Brady holding a perfect 4-0 record against Darnold. Clearly, Brady had studied Darnold's strengths and weaknesses intimately and wasn't convinced he was the right fit for the Raiders' ambitious plans. So, with Darnold effectively off the table, the Raiders pivoted, and they eventually pulled the trigger on a trade for Geno Smith in March 2025. The deal sent a 2025 third-round pick to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for Smith, who is set to reunite with his former coach, Pete Carroll, now the Raiders head coach. This reunion adds an extra layer of intrigue to the offseason moves, as Carroll knows exactly what Geno brings to the table. Raiders general manager John Spytek confirmed that Brady was consulted before finalizing the Smith trade, and the veteran QB's seal of approval was a key factor. He really respected Geno, the way he can process and throw the football, Spytek told The Athletic. Clearly, Brady's evaluation went beyond just stats and highlights. It was about the mental toughness and football IQ that Smith brings to the Raiders' locker room. Smith himself is embracing the chance to learn from Brady's unparalleled career. "I want to be a sponge," Smith said in April. "I want to soak up as much knowledge as I can from him. I want to learn as much as I can from him. He's the greatest quarterback to ever play the game." This mentor-mentee relationship could prove invaluable for a Raiders team desperate to end years of quarterback instability. With Brady's guidance, Smith has the chance to elevate his game and provide the leadership the Raiders so desperately need. Meanwhile, the Seahawks, after trading Smith, wasted no time in signing Sam Darnold to fill their own quarterback void. The irony of the situation is hard to ignore. The two veteran QBs essentially swapped roles, and though the Raiders and Seahawks won't meet in the regular season this year, fans can expect an exciting preseason clash when the teams face off on August 7th in Seattle. In the end, Brady's influence on the Raiders' quarterback decision-making process cannot be overstated. His input helped steer the team away from Darnold and toward a player he believed was a better fit for the franchise's future. As the 2025 season approaches, All eyes will be on the Raiders' new-look offense to see if Brady's involvement finally pushes the franchise back into contender territory.